opposition.
I rise to claim time in opposition.
Gentlewoman from Massachusetts is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, this amendment would undermine a provision included in both the House and Senate-passed NDAAs that is aimed at ensuring that the Department of Defense adheres to the law, a law that DoD indicated it would follow once a 100% American-made shoe was available that met its cost and durability standards. Well, today, the domestic shoe industry has rebounded, employing thousands of workers throughout the country, and several versions of a completely American-made shoe are now available to the Defense Department, but they have yet to provide those shoes to new recruits. After testing and approving 2 100% made athletic shoes last year, Defense Department officials underscored their quality, writing that one of those shoes, quote, scored higher overall than any other neutral cushioned running shoe we have tested thus far, unquote. This is quite an endorsement, since the Defense Department has been testing sneakers for more than 20 years. Even so, should recruits require something more specific, they can receive a waiver. And Stars and Stripes reported last week that when the Navy switched to Made in America shoes in 2004, quote, stress fractures had been reduced by 69.7%, unquote. We should ensure that all recruits have the best quality shoes to choose from always, and the best is American-made. As for cost, industry has committed to providing new recruits with running shoes that, quote, that cost $15 per pair less than the cash allowance currently provided to new recruits. And to be clear, any U.S. footwear manufacturer who makes 100% American-made shoes is eligible for this contract. The provision in the House and Senate-passed NDAA supports American workers, provides a better value for American taxpayers, and supports American service members by supplying them with the highest quality athletic shoes available. I strongly oppose this amendment, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentlewoman from
Thank you, Mr. Visklosky. First of all, I'd just like to set the record straight that cash allowances are a circumvention of the Berry Amendment. They are not Berry compliant. And just to address a couple of the issues that have been raised. First of all, as we've heard, requiring the Defense Department to abide by the Berry Amendment would not advantage only one company. It would not limit the variety of shoes offered to new recruits. As we've heard, multiple companies employing thousands of Americans have expressed their interest in manufacturing athletic shoes and would provide new recruits with the highest quality of brands to choose from. But beyond that fact that there are multiple companies, they all would provide multiple models. So they, as we've heard, the stability, the cushioning, the motion control, all these would have to pass rigorous testing. And as we've heard, one of those shoes already has scored higher than any other shoe that's been tested over the course of 20 years. And as Stars and Stripes reported, again, just to reiterate last year, that when the Navy switched to Made in America shoes in 2004, quote, stress fractures had been reduced by 69.7%. So I believe we should close this loophole to make sure that all recruits have the best quality shoes to choose from, and the best is American-made. I urge my colleagues to oppose this amendment, and with that, I yield back and thank you for the time.